Hi friends, welcome back to the Common Sense Grandma. In case you are new, my name is Michelle, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to talk about grocery shopping and why we need to garden. So I just got home from Aldi. I got all of this food here. The total is $207.31. And considering in today's economy, I think I did pretty darn good. I don't know how long all of this will last, but I definitely needed to replace some food that goes in the freezer, my freezer in the garage, and my freezer here got all the way down to being half empty, which is the first time it's been like that in a long time. But the last month or 2 months or so, I've been trying to make sure that we're not letting anything go to waste, especially in the freezers. And I had made 7 freezer meals. I think that was in January, which I shared that with you. We only have 1 left, and I want to replace some of those that I made. They were so delicious and such a time saver, and that way we don't spend extra money, let's say, by going out to eat. So I kind of grouped everything here in fruit and vegetables, some dairy, some juice, some condiments, spaghetti sauce, pecans, and a few frozen vegetables. We've got a lot of chicken and some cod, and then frozen fruit, because we do have smoothies every day. So I will say my refrigerator here is not empty, but these are all things that I definitely needed. I do have some fruit and vegetables on hand, but there are some meals that I plan on making, and I did need some things replaced. So we're gonna go through this quickly. We've got some bok choy. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but as you know, my husband's Filipino, and so he likes dishes like I've got, I get confused sometimes of saying things in English, Spanish, and Tagalog. This is, I want to call it upo. That is a different vegetable in the Philippines. Chayote is what we call it. And somehow I can't find the other one. Maybe it's in the car, maybe it rolled out. But I make a ginger chicken soup, and I'm going to put that in. Zucchini, I actually have zucchini in the refrigerator, but I want more because I like to shred it and freeze it. Cilantro, green onions go on everything. These are only 2 something for the bell peppers. 2 something each, I think $2.25 or so. That is such a great deal. I have 6 pepper plants outside ready to plant, so got to get on that. We're going to talk about gardening after this. Couple of purple onions, radishes. We've been eating a lot of salad, and I got radishes and sugar snap peas. And my daughter in her garden, she just planted some of those, and I'm so excited to see how they come out. Cabbage, little baby cucumbers, mushrooms, because they're just nice to have. I like, one thing nice about the red potatoes, you can do so many different things with them. These Cosmic Crisp apples, I never bought them until a few weeks ago, and they were good. Oranges, of which I hate to buy at the store. As I've said before, I grew up on an orange grove. We had 10 acres on our side of the street. Grandma and Grandpa had 5. So normally I just go to local orange groves and buy oranges. You know how they put them out front. You can just leave your cash in the box, but we haven't had that lately. I don't know. So we've lost a lot of orange groves in our area, which is sad, but hopefully I can get some more. The berries, these are not organic. They're just regular. They're 2 something. And then I've got this indulgent Greek yogurt. It's really good. And then I picked up this. I've never seen it before. It's dark chocolate and sea salt granola. And the oldest granddaughter loves to have her yogurt parfait in the morning. And I thought, wouldn't this be delicious? These 3 things right here. Yes, please. I thought she would really like that. So we're going to go with that. And then just regular whole milk Greek yogurt. I think that we have some Indian food coming up. We're going to be doing sour cream this week, so I wanted to make sure we had that on hand. My husband uses almond milk. This orange peach mango, you can buy it at Trader Joe's. As you guys probably know, Trader Joe's and Aldi are under the same parent company in Germany. Trader Joe's started in Pasadena here in Southern California, but they sold years back, and Aldi is a German company. And I have found some of their items, they're really the same. You can't tell the difference other than maybe $1 less at Aldi. We've got half and half for coffee, and I bought some heavy whipping cream. I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but let me just say this. Do any of you watch the Great British Baking Show or Great British Bake Off? I don't know what it's called. My husband and I are addicted to watching this. We're on our second time going through the whole series. It's on Netflix. And it is so much fun seeing all the different things that they can make. And a lot of times I tell my husband, oh, I used to make that. I used to make that. I don't anymore. And so I thought, maybe I'll do something with that heavy whipping cream and make something for him. Just some sparkling water. And then, I know these are $1.65. They're a little bit of a smaller size of pasta sauce. And yes, I do make my pasta sauce most of the time. But there's times that I don't want to, or we just want to do maybe pizza or make a lasagna. That's when these come in handy, and they are a little smaller. But what I like about this, if it's just my husband and I, one is plenty. And you know, when I first started shopping at Aldi a few years back, these were 95 cents, and now they're $1.65. That's the way it goes. Salsa, mild salsa. They had these French fried onions, 97 cents. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but they're delicious. I really like buying condiments at Aldi. I have found they're good quality. I don't buy the mayonnaise, and we're gonna talk about that later. That's from Sam's Club. And yes, I should probably make it myself, but I can only do so much. But their condiments are really good. Dijon mustard for salad dressings. I like dill relish. We have both. We have the sweet relish, sweet pickles, and dill. We use them for different things. Mustard. And this is our favorite ketchup. I don't know if I could find it real quick how much this cost, but I know it's like $2.35 or somewhere around there, but it's organic and it's wonderful. It's so good. I did get classic oven classic turkey breast and roast beef. These were $3.09. They don't have the bad stuff in it, the nitrates, all of that. I did pick up some frozen vegetables. I have a video where I make our dog food, and so when I do that, I usually just use frozen vegetables, either green beans, mixed vegetables, things like that. But what's so nice with the mixed vegetables is you can do fried rice, so many things you can do with this. So I like to make sure I keep those on hand. Now this is fun. I have never bought these are roasted Virginia peanuts. I don't think I've ever bought them at the grocery store. I was walking by the snacks and I saw this and I thought, ooh, that sounds good. And we have some family members who are going on a trip Friday. So not us, but somebody else. And I thought, well, they might like to have that in the car. Make a big mess, but not my problem. These are really good caramel coconut fudge cookies. They are very similar to some of the Girl Scout cookies, and they're really good. I love these pita crackers. They're so good. One of the things I really like to buy at Aldi versus Trader Joe's is the chopped pecans. I wish I could remember the price. Okay, $3.59. These are $3.59 at Aldi. And I was in Trader Joe's the other day and they were $4.59. So, you know, that's $1 difference or so. In the morning on oatmeal, my husband likes to put pecans. And I do buy the big bag from Costco sometimes of the organic pecans. But it seems like whenever I chop them myself, it gets a lot of pecan dust and kind of a, I don't know, it's just not the same. With these, it's probably more economical to buy the big bag, but these, there's no waste. So that's what we're sticking with. So we have cherry berry blend and berry medley. These are for smoothies in the morning. In our smoothie, I always put some sort of mixed fruit. This one's tropical. This one is mixed fruit. And some frozen berries. And sometimes I do everything from fresh, but not always. I find it's just faster for me to do it this way. I do a little bit of the mixed fruit, a little bit of one of these, and a banana, Greek yogurt, some beet powder, and a kiwi. I keep telling my husband I have to make the smoothie without the kiwi so he can have it because he wants kiwi, but it makes my mouth itchy. I'm allergic. Anyway, minor problems. This is cod. This is 2 pounds, and it was probably $15.99. I have found such an easy way to make cod in like a lemon butter just on the stove in the cast iron. It takes no time at all, and I plan on doing a video on that sometime. It's been hard to find cod at the grocery stores. Normally I buy it at Sprouts. I like to buy our fish really good quality, and Sprouts just hasn't had it. But they did have this weekend a 3-day flash sale, buy one get one free, on the wild caught salmon and mahi-mahi. So I did go in and buy, 2 bags of those each. But Alaskan cod, I can have dinner ready so quickly with that, and it's, good for you. So here's the chicken. I'm just gonna hold it up. This is 4 packages of boneless chicken leg meat. And what I plan on doing with this is canning probably 2 packages, and the other 2 packages are going to be for freezer meals. I think there was 2 freezer meals that we just thought they were the best we've ever had. One was chicken cacciatore, and the other was brown sugar garlic. And I will link that video in the end there in the credits. It was whatever you call it, in card, something like that. Here is chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, because a lot of dishes that we make, like adobo, just different things, you want the bone in. And then this is drumsticks, $4.31 for 4 pounds, 35 ounces. And that one, season it really well and just put it in the air fryer, and it's really good. The grandkids love that. It's crunchy. You don't use any oil. Hang on. A little bit of water here on the counter. Okay, let's talk a little bit of numbers. So my Aldi shopping today was $207.31, and I think I did pretty good on what I bought. I didn't buy, too many snacks except a couple things. That's okay. We deserve it sometimes. Now, Sam's Club today, I did an order shipping. Sometimes I pick up. I don't go inside very much. When I do, I use the scan on my phone so I can just scan everything. But I ordered the big thing of bath tissue. That was $24.76. Facial tissue, $14.98. Paper towels, $20.93. And I will just say, all of these items keep climbing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the gas prices, it's all the chaos in the world, everything going on. But our prices are climbing. I remember when bath tissue was 14 something, either at Sam's or Costco. We shop at both stores. I prefer the Sam's Club bath tissue and facial tissue. Anyway, lightly salted cashews. The package is a 33 ounce. It's like this big. That's $14.98. The last time I bought it, it was $12.98. But it's a good snack. And then the big mayonnaise, 64 ounce of Hellmann's or Best Foods, same thing, $6.98. And when I was checking out the prices a few weeks ago, it was, I think, 8 something or 9 something, and it's $2.50 off right now. So I went ahead and got that. So that's $87.33. And then from Walmart, I also have a shipping order, which is dog chow, like the bag like this, $16.98. That's for the cattle dog. The cat food, $16.98, about the same size. And then a 30-pound salmon brown rice Purina, $77.48 for the expensive Labrador. She's expensive, but we love her. And then 2 large Pantene shampoos. If you buy 2, you get $6 back. And so that was $13.98 for the 2. And then I get Walmart cash of $6. I do these shipping orders when I can, because that way I'm not going in the store and I don't buy anything else. It's, you know, it's set price. I'm not going to buy extra of things. So that is $134. So yes, I spent a lot today, but the paper products, bath tissue, all of that, I'm not going to need to buy that for a while. We're not out, but I like to stay ahead. And with prices climbing on things, we need to stay ahead when we can. So if something's on sale, that's when we buy, you know, that's how you could save money. Like the shampoo there for my husband. Now, what I wanted to talk about also was gardening. Last year was probably the best I had done with the gardening. I had the most tomatoes. I did not do good in my green stalks because sometimes I get in a hurry, and I was letting the little granddaughters help me plant, and then things are still coming up from last year. Every once in a while, there's a tomato plant or whatever, different things, because they took all the seeds and kind of stuck them everywhere. And, you know, my bad. I shouldn't have let them do that, but they really wanted to help. And when I get tired, I kind of just go, okay, you guys can, you know, plant it. Well, this year, we're not going to do that. I have 2 green stalks. One has, I think, 6 tiers, and the other is 5. And so they're tall, you know, they're about this big. And I think there's maybe 36 spots. So that's a lot of plants I can do there. We have grow bags, and this year my husband is helping. He's actually really into it this year. He loves gardening also, but he's working less now and so close to not working anymore. So this gives him something good to do. And last year also, besides the tomatoes, we did well on cucumbers and zucchini. And I told him, I said, I want a lot of zucchini in the freezer. And so we now have 8 plants, which I think is going to be crazy. That's a lot. They're not planted yet, but I've been getting things ready. We have 3 earth boxes that we had bought probably 20 years ago. We probably had 5, and then I think I gave one to somebody else, and I don't know what happened to the other one. They're all clean, ready to go now. We just have to fill them up. But we're really going to garden a lot, because we're going to do 1 green stalk with mostly strawberries and some greens, and then the other green stalk is going to be all the lettuces, spinach, kale, all different kinds of things. So we have that fresh food on hand. And when you have your pantry, your extended pantry with all your beans and different things, you've got canned meat, you've got meat out in the freezer if you eat meat. We don't eat that much meat, actually. It might look like we do, but we actually don't. Especially when it's just my husband and I. We eat more lentils and beans and tofu once in a while, things like that. But if you have that fresh garden running, you can eat so well, and you can have salad every day and all the different greens. And with the pricing of things, it's, you know, they just keep climbing. And so we're going to go all out this year. Unfortunately, our backyard has a pool and a lot of cement. It's just the way it is. But we have found a way still where we can still garden in our grow bags, the green stalks, and the earth boxes, and we can still produce a lot. And we do buy some plants. I think we spent $40 on plants the other day. The rest is going to come from seeds. I have plenty of seeds. And so we're just going to get busy. I'm actually physically tired and sore from all the work I did yesterday of getting gardening ready, but that's okay. I need to exercise. I need to work out, and I like the natural workout. I think that's good for us. So that's what we're doing this week. I hope all of you are having a blessed week. Let's talk a little bit real quick about my blog website. It is finally fixed the way I like it. There's still a few little tweaks, but it is up and running now. And so when you're looking for a printable recipe, you can just go to the blog and find it there. And I'm really happy about that. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more with all of that, you know, on Pinterest and Instagram and all those kinds of things, and getting a lot more active. Now that I got the blog ready to go, I'm much more enthused about putting all my recipes there, and we should have fun. So friends, I hope you're having a great week. I wish you all blessings, and we will see you again next week. Please, if possible, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye, everybody.